Welcome back to CCRPG. We are returning to our pilots at the tail end of their combat over the anchor lodged in to question mark. But a problem occurred. At the end of battle, one of the dead and dying mechs of the Nobilis affair with the black goo that seems to repair their mechs has gone critical, a little bit too close to the anchor. And as the anchor takes this unaimed, unexpected damage, you watch as a side of it opens up and starts to see some sparking. This is a few seconds after the end of the last session. You all turn and see what happened. What do you do?
Break out the fire extinguisher and... No, wait.
The mech-sized fire extinguisher.
I mean, you didn't bring
That sounds
yours?
like a piece of equipment you should get from a license. That's just a mech-sized fire extinguisher.
I mean,
Turns off burn is what it does.
I mean, if it doesn't exist, I feel like Evelyn should invent that because of how many times her mech catches on
That
fire.
would actually be a fun invention, yeah.
Note to
Evelyn goes
self,
down to Space Home
extinguisher.
Depot.
You have to put it in like a weapon mount because it's so big, but you can spray it on anything to make it stop being on burning.
Great idea. I love it.
Unfortunately, we don't have that right now.
No, gods no.
So I'm pretty close, actually. I'm probably the closest. Nestor's gonna advance up on where the damage is and do a quick look-see. Let's see what we're dealing with.
All right. That is going to be a systems check.
Okay.
It's on fire, Nestor.
Good job.
Here we go. Roll that systems check. 16.
On a 16, HELIX, you're given cause to be optimistic. It did hit some of the anchor and some of the systems are in danger, but it doesn't look like it's cascaded to anything like a full shutdown or anything like that. You would be worried that if there was a cascade failure of the anchor, it would use its backup, well, then I just destroy myself system. It does not look like the damage is bad enough to trigger that, but will make interacting with the anchor to disable it properly more difficult.
Okay.
Is it like mostly power systems that were interrupted that's causing things to become erratic? If so, is there a way to reroute power away from the damage part to make it...
Like isolate the damage part?
Yeah, I like that idea. As a preparatory check, you can make a check before the final check in order to see how well you reroute power. If you reroute power effectively, the final check isn't as difficult.
Okay. Jake or Jean, whichever one feels like they're most fit for this or least fit for actually helping with getting rid of the anchor itself, can you assist me in trying to get the reroute power, and then Nestor and the other can focus on getting rid of the anchor?
I have a pretty good systems check. Which do you think would be better for?
You should probably be on the anchor then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll help.
Because that's more important, right? Like, I'd love to get the prep check on lockdown, but, like, really? I want the better stuff on the anchor.
Yeah, my roll chucks. I'll help with rock them.
All right. As you guys prepare, you take a look, and yeah, it is a power problem. There are parts, modules that are receiving power or aren't receiving power in an erratic way. If you find a way to reroute power effectively, the systems will read as nominal before they start.
Okay.
Okay, so DM, I would like to bargain.
I'm listening.
All right. I need something to run the power through to reroute it. So, I would like to detach my high-stress mag clamps from my mech, use them as a temporary reroute on the power, and there's no fucking way these things are going to last with the amount of power this thing's probably generating, so it will fry them, I'm sure. But I would like to use them as a catalyst to get the power rerouted while they try to get the anchor out.
Okay, so your deal you're looking for is you're going to cannibalize and destroy one of your systems to use its parts to make rerouting power more effective.
Yes.
Okay. I'm willing to give you accuracy on this roll for destroying the high-stress mag clamps.
Okay. Consider them destroyed.
All right.
But also, I've destroyed them, so when you consider it, that is actually what they are.
I'm considering accurately.
Yeah, exactly.
You would be right to consider it because it's the truth.
All right. And then Jake, what's your systems? Or engineering? Would this be engineering?
Actually, engineering might be better.
So, because this is a rerouting power thing, I think the way it lists it in the book is like it's about pushing your stuff to its limit. Let's jump to the page. Engineering. Yeah, like way back at the beginning of the book, it's like, oh, here are the 4 base stats. Engineering affects heat management and ease of repair. This is a repair. It's just not on your mech. It's on something else, right? Engineering, when you're pushing your mech past its limits, withstanding extreme conditions such as heat, cold, void, or radiation, using your mech's reactor like a forge, keeping your mech running well past its breaking point for extreme amounts of time, traveling or moving safely through hazardous or hostile conditions, boosting the reactor output of other mechs, starships, or bases, conserving and efficiently using ammo, power, and other resources. This is conserving and efficiently using power. So engineering would be fine.
All right, I have a 4 in engineering. How about you?
I actually have a 3, so promising.
All right. And I have no skill triggers for this. Do you have any skill triggers that would apply?
I doubt
skill triggers will not apply on a mech check. It is all about your mech systems. This is too large for your personal stuff.
That's why you're the DM. You remember that. All right, and then does Chuck need to make an assisted roll first? Is that right?
For this, because of how difficult it is, he's going to have to make the roll. On a 10 plus, he adds an accuracy to your roll.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens when I roll. 19.
19?
Pretty good.
You are assisted.
I'm helping.
All right, so 2 accuracies?
That is correct.
All right. I'm rolling 13.
Hey.
13, just barely. On a 13, you successfully reroute power, but it's a near thing. If HELIX can't do this in one roll, it will get harder thereafter.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
No
You did
pressure.
your job. All right. So now it's our turn to
Pretty much.
try to deactivate the thing. Okay. And what exactly did we do last time we did it?
I think you disabled it with the systems.
Okay. Yeah. So we just
infiltrating hardened and powerful electronic systems and targets, including other mechs. Scanning, analyzing information, boosting or weakening electronic systems. You're trying to destroy this system, but in a way that doesn't destroy your system.
Yes.
And
Okay,
so I'm just here providing support for his role, so I should roll first to try and give him accuracy, I guess? Is that
It
what
depends.
we're doing?
Which of you wants to be the primary roller?
My systems is 2.
-3.
Okay, I will support you.
All right.
Buddy. So since I did it last time, I'll like show you. I'll say, hey, follow me, and I'll take you to like the access point that I used. And I was like, okay, before when I did it, I had to rip these wires out and quickly patch this subsystem over here, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm kind of giving you like a rundown of what I did last time.
And I totally nod like I understand that. You can totally see me nodding, like Gene understands all of these words you're using.
I don't see you nodding because you're in your mech, unless when you nod, your mech's head also nods, which would be pretty cool. But I will take your silence to mean that you totally get everything I'm saying, and I feel good about this. So, should I roll my systems check?
Yes,
then?
you should.
All right. Oops. Hold on. Wrong that's my character sheet. I need my mech sheet. Systems check. I rolled in 11.
Okay, that's just enough to provide accuracy. All right, so, Great Dane, you are not going to get the difficulty from the system being fucked up. You are now getting an accuracy from HELIX helping.
Okay.
This is a dangerous roll.
I live with danger. No, I flee from it, but I don't have a choice in the matter because either I do this
At least,
or we die.
At least because you're acting through your mech, your very extremely advanced mech can help you with this.
Yes.
Okay, we're due for a 20 plus.
All right, guys. +1 accuracy. 3, 2, 1, 12.
Oh,
yes.
Well, success.
I mean, it's a success.
On a 12,
it's not a failure.
Great Dane, you get a success. But as you are trying to deactivate the anchor safely, you realize that the patchwork done to the system was insufficient to hold things together long enough for you to complete your work. You start to watch as all your hard work unravels around you. And this feedback is going to destroy ... unless you reroute it.
Okay.
And the only thing available for you to reroute it to is yourself. You have to make the choice. I will tell you ahead of time, this will cost you a structure.
Would it be reactor?
It is doing damage. It is not like overloading his reactor. It is like frying his mech with energy damage.
Okay.
How much structure do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. Don't reroute it to me.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, Rock makes a good point. You could specifically sacrifice your reactor instead to reroute that, and try and use your super advanced mech to reroute it into being a core reactor issue and not a structure issue.
Yeah, I would like to reroute it so it affects my reactor and takes a tick of stress over structure.
Then you will lose 1 tick of stress.
Okay.
You will also need to make the roll for that.
Yep. Okay. So I have to
set your
my
heat
to max.
Yeah, set your heat to 7 or something.
You
need to set it over max because of how it calculates. Yeah.
It's not. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
The shackles remain intact, and the power plant of your mech becomes unstable, causing jets of plasma to shoot out of you, which is thematically consistent to what's happening to your mech right now. As a system's worth of energy flows through you, and the core of your mech just can't take that energy. And you just see jets of plasma flying out of the prime directive. Your internal systems are exposed, but luckily you're not in combat, so you're going to be able to regain that before, someone's shooting you. But you are exposed. right now.
Hey guys, my heat reset.
Congratulations.
Okay, I guess I'll. I don't think I need to do that for the combat tracker.
Yes,
okay.
you do. Do it. Put it on the tracker.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now. All right.
Okay. So
assume-
the anchor is.
You
Off.
hear Gene screaming through the lines as his mech is hit with massive amounts of electricity.
I'll just say, because I don't fully comprehend what happened, I was like, oh no, do we need to evacuate? Is it going to blow?
No, we're fine. Ow. I got
After these
it.
massive jets of plasma blast out of the Prime Directive, scorching the area around him, almost making a crater around him, you watch as the anchor slowly boots down. Torsay
Did
comes
it.
over the line. Guys, I don't know what you did, but you did it. The anchor's down. Everything's safe. Whatever that system is, it's showing good in the diagnostics.
Over the comms, Gene goes, "What I did was reroute all of the overcharge the overflow from the anchor to my reactor." Ow.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
And badass. Like, don't forget Gene was the boss here. Good job, Gene.
Anyway, I have news for you all. And before I know whether or not she's going to say it's good news or bad news, I need someone to volunteer to make the roll for Kato and Cass's team.
I'm not going to do it.
I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. I already made one roll.
Let's go.
All right, so are you using one of Torsay's charges to help them?
Yes.
Yes.
Because of the nature of what she's helping with, it will be using one of her 2 charge abilities. So she'll only have 1 charge left.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm spending 2 of Torsay's charges. They're going to get accuracy on this. So they did have, the first time they made a roll, a d20 plus 6 plus a d6. But because they took some damage in that fight, they were going to be down to just a d20 plus 6. They've regained that d6 of accuracy from Torsay helping them and coordinating their fight for them rather than helping you. So I'm going to ask you make a d20 plus 6 plus 1d6 roll to see how they did.
All right. Well, 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
29.
That is
Pretty well.
great. So that is an 18 plus a 5 plus a 6.
Holy crap.
Torsay comes over the line and she's like, guys, I have great news for you. I was able to coordinate and keep Kato's flyers at the right positions. We were able to successfully take the next anchor with minimal damage. They haven't fully recovered. They did lose some stuff in that first fight, but they're still okay. And the anchor is done. They took it. Life support is ours.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, kudos to them.
Now we need to talk about getting you guys out of there. Did you see the destroyers warp in?
Yeah, what's the status of that? What are they
That's
doing
bad.
right now?
There
That's
are
bad, right?
reinforcements on the way. They still haven't opened fire on the Amethyst. Trust me, you'd notice. But there are people coming now. And some of their fast ships are fast. They're going to be here momentarily.
There's 2 anchors.
I don't know.
If we jump with 2 anchors, is the Amethyst going to be pulled apart?
I mean, at the very least, it's going to destroy those systems. But what choice do we have?
That's sensors and weapons, right?
Yeah, they're the ones furthest towards the front of the ship.
Can Cass and Kato's team get to one of those anchors and maybe destroy it?
You see Torsay hesitating. I honestly, it was all I could do to keep them going through this fight. We can send them, but it might be a suicide mission.
What about us? I don't think we have the time to take over another anchor.
Reinforcements are going to start pouring in before I think you guys will get all the way to the next anchor. I mean, if you're incredibly badass, you might be able to take it, and I trust you guys, but I don't want to lose you.
I mean, we kind of are a big deal.
Look, we need to get as much as we can off. If we have time, and I'll look back towards the direction the destroyer. I doubt I see them because they just warped in, but I'll just look off in the door.
If you look at the sensors that Torsay tied into your systems, you can see what the amethyst sees of them, which is like images of where they are in space in relation to the amethyst. And it is like a siege. You are basically being blockaded, right? There are like 4 destroyers behind you and 4 destroyers in front of you.
All right, well, we have to do what we can while we have time, so...
Not for nothing, Torsay, but maybe instead of us fight it, destroying the anchor, do we have anything that can help us destroy the anchor in between us and whichever site we decide to go to?
Like, what if we had a really big gun? Like, something that could shoot it from a distance?
Actually, we might be...
Wait, I was kidding. What?
Well, here's the thing. We have access to the weapons right now that are online, but we can't exactly aim them at ourselves. But there's a laser cannon near you guys that if we take it over and if someone's there to aim it manually, you might be able to get it close enough down to the surface of the ship that you can shoot the anchor with it. I can't guarantee that'll save the system, but it might work.
It'd be less damage to the ship than jumping with it.
It sounds insane. We should do it. I love it.
Can we shoot both anchors with one of those turrets?
There's no way. The amount of time that you'd have to charge up, fire, reload. This is an anti-capital ship weapon. This is something we should be aiming at those destroyers. You're going to get one shot before you're swarmed.
So
I start getting
one anchor to blow up.
In that case, I recommend we have Kato's group regroup with us to help us protect the gun, because we're going to be focused on trying to aim the damn thing.
Okay. I can coordinate. I'll pull them back. I'll reroute them in the direction of weapons with you then. And I mean, they're mostly flyers except for Cass. I can have them run interference. Maybe if they skirmish with the groups that are inbound, we can keep a couple of them from getting there too quick.
Look, here's my recommendation. Guerrilla tactics. We don't need to fight them very long. We just need to keep them away long enough. We can charge up and get the shot. And then we GTFO.
This is the Aster Uprising, Gene. I think you forget who you're talking to. We invented guerrilla tactics.
I mean, you're talking about the guy who led an entire group of soldiers on their merry way through the ship.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start isolating its systems and separating them from the ship systems. By the time you get there, I'll be able to hand them over to you. It's still gonna be a near thing. These aren't meant for these kinds of shots. You guys are really gonna have to pick your shot wisely.
Well,
send me the data you can on the gun. I'm gonna start heading towards it, assuming we know where it's at on the ship.
Yeah, absolutely, you do.
Send me the data you have. I'll start researching it on the way.
All right. As you guys start making your way across the surface of the Amethyst, Kato's team is contacted by Torsay as they are recalled. You cannot possibly get both remaining anchors without risking fighting everything that they brought with them. So, you're going to take a chance on one of them. Kato's team and Cass's team are set to work, establishing a border, doing, harrying, distracting tactics to try and let you guys get into position. From a distance, you see it. It is flat against the side of the ship because it is not active right now. With the shield up, it wouldn't be able to make an effective shot out of these shields at full power the way they are right now anyway. So it is kind of deactivated, lowered down against the side of the ship. It towers over all of your mechs. At the far back of the gun is a single point where you will be able to put someone to aim the shot. And this is where I'm going to start explaining the mechanics of this. You're going to be given access to a anti-capital laser battery.
Bertha.
And you're going to fire it basically at your own ship. In order to override how this gun works and aim the shot, you're going to be doing a holdout mission. Every round, one person who's standing at the controls can take a full round action to sync up their computers, enter targeting data, line up the shot, anything that you're basically doing to help make this shot more effective. Every round that you hold out for and are able to do the targeting action, you add 1 accuracy to the final roll of the shot. This mission lasts as long as you're willing to take on the risk, because every round, more enemies will arrive. The longer you hold out for, you will get 1 more accuracy for every round. The fight ends when you take the shot. Whoever is standing at the controls when the trigger is pulled and the final shot is taken is the person whose stats will use to calculate the shot. But every aim before that gets added on, and I'm doing a special type of aiming for this. You can amass a great quantity of accuracy during this fight. And you might say, oh, well, what's the use? Because accuracy maxes out at +6. Every accuracy die that hits 6, you get to keep for free. So, rolling as many accuracies you can makes this shot more likely to work, destroying the anchor without destroying your weapon systems. So, for example, if you get 3 accuracy and you roll 6, 6, 3, well, congratulations, you just got a +15 because you get to keep both 6s for free and the 3. Now, you could still get screwed. You could get 10 accuracy and roll a bunch of 4s. You would only get a +4.
That's not your problem.
But every accuracy die you get is a chance of adding a full additional 6 onto the roll.
All right.
Do you understand what you're getting yourselves into?
So if you roll a 6, you get to keep it in the final roll.
Yes. Every 6 rolled on an accuracy stays.
Every 6
What?
plus the highest dice.
Yeah, plus the highest die remaining
okay,
afterwards.
that's
Plus
why
the highest
there's 3.
non-6 dice.
That's why it's
in your
15, because
example.
it's 6
Okay.
and 6 and 3.
right.
Every
Okay,
6 you
interesting.
roll, you keep for free.
Okay,
And-
that big advantage. Yeah, if we can get some 6s.
I'm going to be
Right.
upfront with you. You're not going to know the difficulty of the shot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you before you take the roll. The better
No, that's fair.
the shot you take, the better. Even
so-
if your shot is very good, there's still a chance that destroying the anchor instead of disabling it can still destroy the system. So you're gambling big time on this.
Yeah.
Is there
but-
also a chance we just straight up miss it entirely?
It is unlikely you'll miss it. is more likely you hit it badly.
I think the idea is that the majority of the anchor is on the outside of the ship. And if we're basically like snapping our fingers and making that part on the outside cleanly go away in a split second, then it doesn't have time to activate its explosives or whatever it has in its system to like go off. It is the dream, at least.
Yeah, there are redundancies built into it that if it's tampered with, it destroys the system. There's a chance that if you hit it just right, you will destroy the anchor without it destroying the systems. That's the hope.
But in order to add on to these accuracies, every round someone has to take an action to aim.
Every round that someone takes the full action, aim the laser battery, you add 1 accuracy to the final roll. So if you spend a whole round just fighting and not aiming, that round doesn't count, essentially.
Yeah.
Someone has to spend a full action every round in order to tick it up. And then on that final turn, when whoever's there pulls the trigger, it's their stats we use, and we might take into account other bonuses that may be available from other things you guys do.
Sure.
And I'm going to be honest, this is going to be tough. Reinforcements has arrived, and they're coming for you. So this is going to be, how long can you hold out? I'm not kidding here. If you stay too long, you will get overwhelmed because more people will just keep showing up faster than you can kill them.
Makes sense.
I got a question.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jack.
So does the combat end as soon as we pull the trigger and take the shot, or do we also have to escape after we shoot?
The special ending for the combat is pulling the trigger.
Okay.
Whenever on their turn someone takes the full action fire, it will use all of the stats accumulated up until that point to take the shot. That is a special ending of the combat, and we will assume, as long as you are alive, you can escape successfully.
And you're okay with us arguing for bonuses outside of this, inside and or out of mech kind of thing?
As long as they are not too silly.
Sure.
Is the word I'm going to use.
So
as long as they make enough sense.
Getting a problem, just waiting until Jeremy gets a probability roll of 20 and then just, we're just going to use that then.
I would say, for example, Jeremy, on that final turn before someone takes the final shot, if he uses his probability thing to help, I might grant an additional accuracy for that. But just waiting and gambling it out to get the 20 probably won't give you 2, for example.
Sure.
Right.
Reasonable bonuses. Yeah, I get you.
I'm going to be a little generous because I'm making this fight incredibly dangerous. So I'm willing to be a little bit generous on how I adjudicate things, but you got to work with me.
Yeah. All right.
It's fine.
Yeah. Just to level set, the final firing roll, is that going to be a mech roll or a pilot check?
It is going to be a pilot check. It is not going to be a mech roll. It is a pilot check, so it's going to use a trigger.
Okay.
And I'm going to take into account adding bonuses for things like backgrounds or the type of person you are, or like I will take into account additional things. But it is going to be a pilot check, is the final fire check.
Cool.
And just to clarify with that, those only apply when we fire. When we're aiming, there aren't any bonuses that are required or that we get from doing that, correct?
0 bonuses are needed for aiming. Aiming means you're standing on the space you need to be standing on, and you spend your full action for that round telling your computer systems of your mech to interface with the computer systems of the turrets to help it line up the shot.
Todd, I vote you.
Well, it's not like a skill check, so like any of us can do it.
Yes.
It's like automatically succeed, but
we're just trying to keep you out of the fight, Mr. One Structure.
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah,
and it's not like you can't do things, because you can overcharge and take an action, because it just uses it's essentially it's a full action, right?
Yeah.
So you can still do other things that you feel are necessary, and you can always just get out after you do it, because you still need to be, I don't know how big the space will be, but you need to be there, and then you can move after you've taken your full action. Right? So
Yeah, I think so. And
yeah, it's not like an ordnance aim or something like that. As long as you are on the space you need to be on when you take the full action aim, that's the only requirement.
okay, cool.
all right, sounds good. I think I get
I'm
it.
glad I'm not in a 3-speed mech.
Yeah.
Just to note, Fox, you're kind of big. It will be a little difficult for you to balance where the aiming thing is, but there's space for you there.
Okay.
You can fit. It's just, you'll see in a moment, because you guys, here's the benefit of doing this. You're not attacking the anchor. That's what they've spent their time defending. You're the ones defending, and they're coming to you, which means
We have time to set up.
you all get to set up before they arrive. You may choose anywhere on the entire map where you want to start the first turn.
Where is the aiming port?
So, I have just revealed the map that is the gun. I currently have Rock standing on a big 4-size building. That building is the control console for the gun. The 2 big building-looking things in front of him are the sides of the barrel. It's like a railgun. The beam fires through the center of those 2 buildings.
I gotcha. Okay.
That's kind of cool.
When he is done aiming, or whoever fires the shot, basically imagine this entire thing. It's like a single tower with 2 big prongs coming off the front.
Yeah.
When you're done aiming and are ready to fire, it will lift off the surface of the ship a little bit, aim where it needs to aim, and fire. And a laser the size of Fox's mech will fire out the front of this and hit the anchor.
Now, how can I get one of these attached to Prometheus?
He'll have to get here first. But so, that structure you guys have there, it's a big building, 4 tall, with a 2 tall, 2 prongs in front of it. That entire thing is the gun. Everything else around you, there's like a platform that has a bunch of vents on the side for venting like internal coolant. There's a bunch of little subsystem buildings. Those are all just obstacles. They're various things from inside the ship that have a representation on the outside, but the thing that's important is the gun that I currently have Rock on, but Rock, you can also start anywhere you want to be. You will see there is something that looks like a helipad on top of the tower that the gun is. That H for the helipad is the control console for aiming the gun. You need to be standing on it to take the aim action.
H for Helix. As my name
it looks
on
like
it.
Then there's like a couple of spaces around it that we would still be part of it.
All of these hexes then will
all
count,
of those
hopefully?
are on top of it. They're all, so none of them are the console. You have to be on the H at the very front to do the aim. But the rest of it is elevated. The rest of it is 4 tall.
Okay, so specifically this one hex we have to be on to
There
aim.
is a single hex that you need to be on to aim it.
Okay.
And that hex is the one at the front middle of the back tower.
Yep.
So there's a challenge here of like, we have to climb up 4 height in order to even get to the control panel.
Hey, you know, if you get knocked off, that sucks. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I have my EVA module on.
Sorry.
But
I have to provoke my gun.
Oh. 26, damn.
No, it's 2 plus 12.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You break it apart. Forgot about that.
Hey, I can't hit them. Hey, I can hit them. Hey, I can hit them.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yes, this entire battlefield is, and you can start anywhere on the battlefield you want. You will see at the right side of the battlefield, there are 2 gaps in the systems leading here. Torsay has marked them enemy ingress 1 and enemy ingress 2. That's where she predicts the enemies will be coming from.
Got it.
Fox, I would recommend you be at relative max range at height. You can be wherever you want.
So like on top of the podium?
I mean, or you could be like back here, you could be up here because this is one higher.
Yeah.
Someplace that you can shoot and still be protected.
A good thing to note, Fox, you wouldn't be able to stand there because you're hanging off the side of the building.
Yeah, I think it's not going to make sense for me to be operating the gun because I can't get up there.
You can.
I can't fit.
You could fit right here.
Yeah, but
that's perfectly on top of the tower.
True.
And one of your 3 spaces is on the required space. So there is a way you can stand up here where you'd be able to use the console.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like...
I figured this out by even a size 3 mech could technically do this. He would occupy the entire top of the tower to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like, I can hit most... So... I can't hit the far range because my range is 15. So, like, I don't know if people were following my ruler going around, but basically, once they get past that middle island, I can hit them with any of my attacks.
So, in front of you, there is a wall that is too high. There are gaps in that wall. That's where you predict the enemies will be coming through. In front of each of those gaps, there's like a 3-high module of some sort. You don't know what the things on the other side of these are. They're just like things on the surface of the ship. In the center, between those 2 enemy ingresses, there is a little module that's only 1 high. It's more like a platform that Great Dane is currently hiding behind. We'll see where he ends up finally. To the south of the map, because everything's coming from the east at you and you're on the west. So things are coming from the right into the map. On the south of the map, there's a little platform that's 1 high that has a bunch of heat vents, basically, or coolant vents that are blasting out of the internal of the ship. It is 1 high, but if you stand in any of those vent zones, there's a possibility it could damage your mech. And then there's various other little buildings at the edges of the map that represent that beyond this map, the height and shape of the ship around here becomes too treacherous to fight on top of. So basically, you're confined in this area while you're defending the cannon.
For defending the cannon, is it any space of the cannon that the enemy can attack, or do they have to attack the podium?
Oh, yeah, wouldn't it? It would be real fucking bad if they started attacking the cannon, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, is the front of the cannon a target, or do they have to attack the
I don't know. It'd be weird if you, like, dented the front of a gun and it still worked good.
Well, that's why we're in space in the future. That's not a concern anymore.
My flippant tone is, this is a very important cannon. You probably don't want it to get attacked anywhere.
So the entire thing is a hitbox.
It might impose penalties if they start attacking it.
Okay.
Yep.
I would like to request 5 more hexes be added onto the right.
No.
my range.
This is the size of the map. We're just gonna say anything to the east of this. There's too many interposing heighted modules for you to get a clean shot any further past this.
We both know that's not true, but we're gonna accept it and move on.
Hey, that also means the vigilances aren't going to be hanging off of the map and firing at you from there. They have to get on the map before they can shoot you.
You said vigilances, like multiple of them at once.
Perhaps I have said too much.
How many rounds are we doing to this? Like 2?
Hey, that's up to you guys. I said that.
I don't think we're going in a lot of them. So.
Quick question: can I immediately fire the gun on my turn?
With no bonuses, you could just fire the gun. You would literally have no bonuses. Yeah.
Do we have time to do a repair before this fight begins?
Important. Because you are low on time, you have had to rush directly here to get this set up. If you want to delay, you can, but even stopping to take a stabilize will delay you getting here.
I assume
which
our
means
heat's
some
been cleared
enemies
at
will
least.
start. Some more enemies will start on the map. So any heat you had at the end of the last battle is still there,
What?
unless
mean
you take a
guys didn't clear
stabilize to
your
remove
heat?
it.
Th-
Well,
those are
you forcibly had to remove your heat.
Yeah. Does our overcharge reset at least?
No, overcharge doesn't reset for a whole mission.
Fuck, you're right.
Have you been resetting it?
Not this
Oh,
fight.
yes.
You need
Not this mission, no.
Overcharge resets on a full repair. It just keeps
Oh.
getting worse until the mission is over.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
noted.
All right. So you have exactly the same stats, basically, you ended the last fight with at the beginning of this fight, because you have to rush here to do this as fast as possible. You're more than welcome to take a stabilize on your turn if you're like, oh, this first round isn't so bad. I have some time as the enemies start shuffling in. Feel free to do that. But that's all about your tactics at this point.
Question. Where's Cass?
Cass is helping prevent enemies from getting here.
Okay,
If
so
Cass-
they're not on this.
They're not on the map. So the way I'm doing this is you guys rolled really good, by the way. This is going to help you a lot, and you just won't see it. But
Okay.
Depending on how badly Cass and Kato's team was damaged, they'd be able to provide more or less support. This determines how long it takes certain types of reinforcements to enter this map. So let's just say they got so badly hurt they can't help at all. More of the stronger people would show up faster.
Mhm.
You can assume that because they're out there harrying the enemies will be slightly slowed entering the battlefield because of their assistance.
Alrighty. I am as ready as I can be.
I'm conflicted because I kind of want to get on top of the tower to help with the charging. Well, Helix, are you going to help with the aiming then, since you're up there?
Yeah.
Now, I will call out, because your history in the past with snipers, you are on a high platform where everyone can see and you only have one structure.
Yeah, there's no fucking
Right.
cover up there. That's on purpose.
I feel like based on our last two combats, you've always positioned yourself to get structured on the first round by a sniper. Do you want to put yourself out in the open again?
I mean, I was thinking I'll start there to begin with, and just see like what we're
Play it by
dealing
ear.
with. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I just
I
wish
want
I'd
to know,
know-
you guys aren't dumb. You know the vigilances need to set up to fire a shot.
Right.
There are no vigilances on the field right now.
Okay.
There is not a way they could enter the field and shoot you in the same turn. That's just not possible for them.
Okay.
Now, in
yeah,
the future,
I
that
just
could
wanna-
be different, but like you guys have seen their tactics at this point, and you guys are like soldiers, right, for this rebel group. You have watched the vigilances fight you, and you know that if they move, they can't shoot you right away. So take that for what it's worth, but if vigilances start to appear, you know they need to set up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not committing to like anyone staying there the entire time, but I can start there and like we can just see how the battlefield shapes up and adapt accordingly, I think.
Okay. As much as it pains me to say this, it probably doesn't make sense for me to be on top of the platform.
I don't know what your ranges are exactly or what you excel the most at, but it seems like Great Dane has a pretty good spot that can answer either side.
Yeah.
Bombarding vigilances as soon as they get in isn't a bad idea. I mean, just getting them down quick, because they are going to be like the main concern.
Yeah.
I think.
It would be really mean of me to introduce a new enemy type you haven't seen during this fight, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to assume the Heathcoat's going to show up.
That would be very... I'd love to see that happen somehow. You want to think about that one for a sec, Chuck?
I mean, Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's definitely going to be some big boss. Like, it'd be weird if it was just all enemies we've just seen up to this point.
Is this not epic enough for you? We gotta have a boss fight in the middle of this? Bob wouldn't do that.
I don't believe you.
Well, I mean, I feel like also like he's probably in his capital ship. Maybe they just got here. We'll see. I guess we'll have to find out.
Okay. Yeah, maybe if
Who knows?
If the idea is to take these guys out as soon as they appear, maybe it makes sense for Fox to be a little closer to the front. Well, let me check my range. So they're going to appear anywhere.
Can we establish this real quick, Bob?
Okay.
Us being in front of the mech or the gun there like that when we fire it doesn't. We're shooting. It's not
a problem.
Okay.
The gun is off right now. So imagine those two rails on the side slide up the building when it turns on to get into firing position and then fire, right?
Yeah.
Being in front of it doesn't matter unless you're like flying 4 or 5 up when it happens.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Bob, is this a legal spot where I'm standing? Because it's like in that little alleyway.
No, it isn't. Because there's not enough space for you to fit your whole bulk in the space in between those two spots.
God, I'm so big. I never expected to have this problem where I can't fit into some spaces.
Just move down on top of this thing in between the gas.
Is that safe?
I don't know.
I'm asking the DM, not you.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be.
Well, you're currently not overlapping any of the exhaust vents.
Okay. Yeah, because like this is
Does that have line of sight? The vents?
Yeah. The gas is not. Here's the funny thing about the gas. Shooting through the gas always gives anything on the other side of it soft cover.
That's cool.
So you're kind of in a smoke screen if you stand there, Fox. But anything you shoot will also have soft cover from you, unless you use seeking. But hey, I think you have some seeking weapons.
My only ranged weapon is the seeking weapon. So
well, then there you go. That sounds like a what's the word? A non-symmetrical advantage for you.
Asymmetrical?
Those gas vents, by the way, I zoomed out. I thought they were cherry blossoms. I thought you were like doing some sort of like cyberpunk kind of aesthetic here. Like maybe they were like bubble domes with cherry blossoms.
What's funny that you bring that? What's funny that you bring that up? In the map making tool I do have cherry blossoms like in a bubble dome as a thing I can place. That's not what these are, but that's a thing I have.
So that is an option.
For.
Okay, good to know.
Dr. Hero would be very proud.
Okay, I'm good. I'm happy where I'm standing.
And I guess we're just saying, hey, one anchor being in is better than 2 anchors at this point. Like, there's not much we can do about sensors. I assume the knowing that they're gonna just like evacuate that part of the amethyst and like clear it out best they can, I guess.
They know inside that no one is going to be fighting over sensors, and they will Killis will adjust accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whether or not you trust that Killis will do the necessary thing.
Well, probably.
All right, so it's weapons or bust.
I mean, you guys are on a fucking roll. Like, as hard as things have been, you guys have saved engineering, ? shields, and life support. That's 4 of the 6 systems.
That's good. I'm hoping that I don't expect this weapons to be saved. I expect it to be hopefully salvageable.
We'll find out
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. It would make a difference.
As you say, we're doing well. I am going to side-eye HELIX with one structure real quick. Just, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
I said for as hard as things have been. I qualified it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
Are you all prepared for combat?
Yeah. Ready.
I guess.
Combat begins. The first wave of enemies is going to arrive.
And Todd dies. Wait.
I wouldn't have been able to activate like a core power before we start or anything, right?
Nope.
That's not okay. I didn't think so.
We're going right into round 1. As you all take positions, Helix at the controls, Rock at the rear of the control tower, Great Dane huddled like a ready-to-pounce wolf behind a subsystem, and Fox within the tree of clouds, the forest of vented vapors, ready to fire. The first wave of enemy appears. To the north, in Egress 1, in the northeast of the map, a Fiable charges forward, soldier-like and ready to respond. To the south, in enemy egress number 2, a Vision appears, and 2 heretofore, not seen before, enemy mechs. They register on your systems as Cloer. They seem to be fast, they seem to be small, and they seem to be flying. That's right. They both start at +2 height. Boop. This is the first wave. You guys are prepared for them and may act first.
All right. I will go first, I guess, if you guys don't care.
Go right ahead.
Just as some more information, Torsay will come over the radio at the beginning and say, it looks like the first of the reinforcements have arrived. They're fast as hell, and they're making tracks. There's a whole line of their slower mechs coming behind, though, but I won't be surprised if you start seeing the new ones soon.
I think we already got eyes on them.
All right. Are you activating first, Rock?
Yeah, I guess I'll activate first. I'm going to... Let's see. So it's a quick action. If I overcharge and my first action in the round is my ordnance weapon, I then have a full action after that, right?
Is the ordnance weapon a quick action to fire? Or
it's a single
is it just a
mount.
skirmish?
Yeah, it's just a single mount skirmish, yeah.
This is where things get weird, because remember, you can only skirmish once.
Yeah, and I'm not using a full action to skirmish. It would be to stabilize, but
yeah, then
after.
you could ordnance, you could overcharge, ordnance skirmish, and then
full action stabilize.
Absolutely, you could do that.
Okay, then I am going to do that. So my heat is going to go from 5 to 7 really quick. It's going to go down in a second, so
good to do. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my first overcharge action will be my anti-material rifle aiming at a Vision.
Okay.
We don't need no orbital fucking launches on this gun. Steady aim protocol, all the fun protocols are being invoked here. Core siphon. It's unlikely. Trying to decide if I want to zero in for extra damage. Nah, screw it. I'm just going to keep it. So, shoot the gun. All right, and he has no cover or anything?
From your position, no, I don't believe so.
Okay.
I almost picked you up. I was trying to do this. No, there's nothing between you and him.
Okay. 15 to hit. I feel like I can do better than that.
I'm waiting to see how you end this sentence.
I feel like I could do better than that. Screw it. I'm going for broke.
Famous last words.
I'm gonna reshoot 18. Oh well, it's not a crit, but it's still
It is better.
Still hits.
Technically.
Still hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Deals 8 damage. Oh wow, that roll was horrible. 2
Double
ones and a
ones and a
6 on my
six.
damage.
As the enemies start pouring onto the battlefield, instantly 1 is crossed off the list.
Okay,
Hey.
good.
As a shot directly through the cockpit of the Vision causes it to trip over its feet and skid to a stop as a wreckage on the field.
Very good. All right, and then I'm going to use the rest of my turn to full action stabilize, which will... Oh, do I want to cool heat? Because I can either cool my heat or restore my hit points. I'm going to restore my hit points. I'm actually going to cool heat and then reload. Okay, and that is my turn because I can't move. So that's it.
All right, on to their team. I need to grab something here real quick. I'm activating the Southern Cloer. And as a full action, it's going to use Supersonic. The Hornet flies to a line in space so incredibly fast, within 50, that it counts as teleportation.
What?
As it blasts past everything between it, Rock, and Helix, as it is now on the other side of the map.
That's illegal.
It's a full action, so...
Yep,
Yeah.
It means it can't do anything else this turn, but that is how it's going to start.
Okay.
Yikes.
Can I go?
I need to check
wait.
something real quick. You
Sorry.
might have some cleanup to do.
Right,
Let me see.
right,
This is the
right,
first time I've run these guys.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Actually, it is going to... What's its speed normally? Better be fast. Yeah, it's fast. Okay, no, it is going to be the height it is. It's going to blast past everyone in between it and here, and it is going to stay low, trying to, like, it's doing the thing that fighters do to, like, get over anti-air fire, where it's flying super close to the ground as fast as it can to try and get past everything. But that's its turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to activate then, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. I activate. And then I'm going to use my core power. So now my gun can be used. My gun that defies reality can be used 3 times around instead of once.
Ooh.
Cool. Then I'm going to move 1 space so I can make sure that everyone is within range because I have to share the love.
Absolutely.
And our friend here that just flew past is going to get shot out of nowhere.
All right.
He thought he was safe.
He is not.
So once, twice, 3 times.
All right. Is that 3 damage?
Damn.
Yep.
All right. He takes 3 damage because he has no way to stop that.
Yes, indeed.
Here's what you learned. He doesn't appear to be a minion. He was able to take that damage and keep going.
I figured I had to test it.
Yeah.
That was the entire point of that.
Totally.
And given his speed, he probably has really high agility and maybe not that high E defense. I'm just saying. We'll see. We'll see what other systems they have hidden. But continuing on with that, we're going to go towards our good friend the Fiabla. And I don't like him, so I'm going to eject his core power
Ooh,
cores.
yeah, it's a good idea. If you're trying to hold on as long as possible, it's good to make them not do things.
+1 difficulty, right?
Yes, they have hardened targets.
Okay, well, we're going to see how well that goes with eject power cores. Miss.
All right. With only a 5, that does not beat their E defense.
How do I...
But
Man.
We'll give him the he's been targeted by it ability.
Okay. Let's see here. There's nothing really good that I get from overcharging yet. So, and my gun only has a range of 2. So, yeah. I'm just gonna move back into my little hidey hole using one of my movement and end my
Did you
turn.
roll a 2 again on your gun range, or how long does that last?
So I rolled a 2, a 12, and a 12. Those ranges last change cycle each turn. So I start with 2.
So every
and then I have
round, it's the
12.
next one.
Yep, and then the damage
Got
is
it.
fixed damage equal to half the range plus 1. So
You want big numbers.
yeah, yep. So I will deactivate. My turn is over.
All right, I am activating that Fiable that you just targeted. It is going to move and boost. Listen, I like move and boost so much that now when I dash in other RPGs, I describe it as moving and then boosting. So he moves and then he boosts as a quick action, and then he's going to skirmish you, Great Dane. He knows
disagree.
you tried to get into his systems and he don't like it. So this is going to be the heavy assault rifle. From that position, I don't believe you have cover.
No, probably not.
Oh, he misses anyway.
That was rolled privately.
Oh, okay.
But I choose to believe you.
Congratulations as I reveal it to all of you.
I don't see a reason to disbelieve him.
Yeah. He only rolls a 3 plus 2 for a total of 5, but it is reliable. So I'm going to click on the reliable damage here. He still does 3 kinetic.
So I go from 17 to 14.
And that move, boost, and skirmish is his turn. Fox or Helix?
I could take a shot at I'm calling Clover because I can't remember how Bob pronounced it.
Claire.
Claire. I can take a shot at Claire.
You actually need to
before it
almost
activates.
pretend like the R isn't there. It's like Chloe.
Chloe. Oh, is that a U?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was a V just because of the
No,
font.
it's just in this font. It looks like a V.
That makes things a lot more like I don't know where
A V in this font is more triangular.
Fair.
Look at Vision. That's what V's look like.
I can take a shot at Claire before it activates, since apparently they're very fast, speedy boys.
They are very fast, speedy boys.
Go for
It
it.
is
We may
within
learn
range.
something new.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm going to. I can test the defense theory that we had, so I will activate. I'm not going to move. So first, let's see. I got target Claire.
It does have hardened target, so you'll get 1 difficulty on a tech attack if you're doing a tech attack. But luckily, if you're just targeting E defense with a weapon, that doesn't take that into account.
Yeah, it's a E defense. It's my Gandiva missiles.
So it's just a seeking weapon. Perfect.
Yeah.
Seeking
12.
smart. A 12 hits their E defense.
Hooray! And then let's roll that damage. 9.
Here's something that will make you happy. As
like
the Gandiva missile flies through the air unerringly towards this small, fast controller, after the explosion fades from the sky, the Chloe is gone with it.
Ah, nice.
All right, so I got between 3 and 9.
yeah, pretty much. And then I will use Stormbringer for the purposes of reducing my torn dice.
Absolutely.
And then for my other quick action, I am going to charge the Stasis Bolt.
Oh, good idea.
So that if anything is using range attacks within range, I can hopefully interrupt them. I think that's
your Stormbringer just ticks down automatically. You have to use an action for it, right?
No, technically I have to specify I'm using one of the effects, but either of the effects doesn't really make a difference in terms of damage.
And it's a free action to do.
Yeah. If there's ever a situation where two enemies are next to each other, I think that's the only time it'll really matter, where I can do like an AoE blast around them. But we haven't had any.
It modifies the attack, and it's a free action to do. Just say
it's
yes. If it's a free action, say yes. Okay. That's.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me it doesn't cost you something to do.
It doesn't cost me anything.
Okay,
and actually,
cool.
to make life easier, let's just say that I will always make sure to reduce it. I can only do it once per turn, but I always reduce it. But if it actually matters, I'll call it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
I wanted to make sure.
Is it a quick action or a full action? Chuck starts explaining where he got the gun and how it's used.
I'm sorry,
and it's like, okay, but is it a full action or a quick?
It costs nothing.
I thought it didn't cost you anything. I was just trying to get you to confirm for me it doesn't cost you anything. Okay.
It's free real
so I got
estate.
it at the market 2 weeks ago.
Oh, shopping. Helix.
That is full action.
You are the only person left to act, Helix.
Okay, well, I don't think you guys need me for anything in particular, so I think I'm just gonna move around. See I'm gonna walk down, jump off the platform.
Move into sniper range.
Move into sniper range. So it's a full action to aim, so I will do that. But I do plan on overcharging after I'm done.
All right.
I'm taking a quick action.
Your system coordinates with the gun. You find quickly that Torsay, true to her word, as you would expect, has isolated the system for this weapon from the rest of the ship systems. So you were able to control it independently and manually from this spot. You are able to kind of sync up your mech's systems with that of the gun and are able to spend one whole turn starting to prepare it.
All right.
Or one full action. Obviously, you can still do other things.
Yeah, I can move. I can overcharge, so I'm going to overcharge. So let me roll that as a D3. Got full.
That's a 3. Yep.
3, so that'll bring me up to 4 heat.
You
press 4 on
were
the number pad, and I moved my character. I did it again.
I thought you were already at 4 heat.
I was at
or maybe
1.
I was thinking about someone else. Okay, cool.
Okay. Just
Oh, I have you. You went off the side of the map. Let me save you.
Okay, thank you. I keep pressing 4 on the number pad, and it moves Helix.
Do you not have numlock on?
I kept turning it on and off, and every time it seemed to not matter.
I turned it off, and it didn't work. And I turned it on, and I turned it off, and then it didn't work.
And each time I was like, okay, this time I turned it off, and then I just moved to the left again.
Yeah, it does seem to be that as long as you're selecting a token, the number pad moves it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm going to overcharge and use a quick action, which is my core activation. It's
this is a good time for core powers to come out for sure.
I figured it's full deployment of my Orochi drones. So I will deploy all 4 of them, not just the Guardian drone this time. So first the Guardian drone will come out, and it will go in between me and Rock. Is it down to 5 HP, or did it reset?
I don't know. Does it reset, or does it maintain the amount of health it has between fights?
The other ones are at full HP, so I guess
the Guardian took a lot of damage last fight.
It did take a lot of damage, so I guess that makes sense.
It might be worth clarifying this role. Like, do drones get their health back between fights, or do they maintain? They don't. Okay,
rest
did
or
get
full
hurt.
repair. Yeah.
It did get hurt the last fight pretty badly.
Yeah, so it should be at below full HP. I just didn't realize it was that low. All right, and then my other drones come out too. By the way, my drones can fly as long as I can fly. And right now I have an EVA module and
you're in space.
0G.
Yes.
So I'm going to put, which one was it?
I like that. It links it to your mech. Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that they did that.
Yeah, so they can move the same speed as I can. If I can fly and teleport, they can too. So I just put down the hunter
Anything
drone.
you can do, they can do better.
I can do better. And
I'm pretty sure they have more HP than you. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're better than you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to place my hunter drone at +2 altitude, so it's adjacent to the Chloe. And let's see what else. Shredder drone. Let's put that. Let me see my sensors. Sensors are 10. Oh wow, I can go pretty far.
You can just about sense out to the end of the gun.
Yeah. So let's put Shredder drone here. And last one is...
So one you deployed towards the front of one of the tongs off of the gun, the tines, towards the Fiable. Remember, there are people listening to this who can't see the map.
Yes. So yeah, let me explain it better. So you see 4 drones fly off the back of the Helix. One is the Guardian drone, which just deploys it next to Helix and Rock on the platform, and sets up shop there. The other one flies off towards the Chloe and hovers next to it. The third one, which is a hunter drone, goes off to the north side of the gun towards the Fiable, and it is at ground level. And
that one says it's the Shredder.
You're right. The Shredder, that is a Shredder. The Hunter was the last one. So I'm going to send that off in the opposite direction of the gun. So this is going to be between Fox and the gun, sort of, near the end. This will be the Hunter. So real quick, what they do, the Hunter drone can force characters. They all have adjacency things that they do. So if you're adjacent to the drone and you start your turn adjacent to the drone, you have to make a save. So the Hunter drone can cause lock-on to anyone adjacent to it. The Shredder can make you shredded, not surprisingly. And the Snare drone, which is the one near the Chloe, can immobilize you.
You have that listed as the Hunter drone on the map.
Which one? The one
next to Chloe.
Okay, let me get.
That's the Hunter drone that's there.
Okay, there's the Snare.
That's a Snare. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of that one for you.
Okay.
So funny because they don't have names to me. They're just arrows pointing down at a 2D box.
Yeah.
That's all the icons are. So I'm like, if you say so, this says Hunter, I guess.
Because if I do this, it becomes confusing.
What the?
Because their name is Snare, Orochi, Drone, and then in brackets, Helix.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yikes.
I don't even see the brackets Helix.
I don't see the.
If you want to change the names for all of these, you can just change them to be called Snare, Hunter, Guardian, and
that's
blah,
what
blah,
I'll
blah.
do. That's not too bad. Snare. Whoops.
Meanwhile, when the Shredder appears out of a nearby porthole, 4 teenage turtles appear out of nowhere to fight it.
It didn't save for
No,
me.
because if you're doing it, so let me do this. Because it's not going to go back onto the token. You need to change it on your sheet in the actors, and then the new ones you drag out will be fixed. So you open it up, you go into prototype token and change it. So I'm going to do Guardian for you. I got Guardian update. It's now now the token will just be called Guardian. I'm going to do Hunter next. Now the Hunter will just be called Hunter. But I also need to change the prototype tokens to always for everyone display name.
Yeah, and
Hunter.
I did Shredder. I actually did Hunter. I don't know if it showed up for you.
So here's the thing: is you are not doing it on their prototype token. You're only doing it on their character sheets. So it's not. Yeah, I'm fixing the prototype tokens for you.
Gotcha.
And then always for click. All right, now try dragging them out.
Okay. Guardian. Yep, there's Guardian. There's Snare. Hunter. And Shredder. Whoops. Shredder. I sent way far out. Okay. I think Shredder was
He was right there.
one space away from the Fiable.
Ooh, okay. There's another thing that I needed to fix. They were not linking their actor data, so stuff was not being reported back to the actor sheet. But I will fix this for you.
So now we have the Snare.
Snare.
The Shreddable.
Guardian HELIX. The Hunter. And the Shredder Fiable.
There, I have fixed it. They are all now good. Your Orochis are all good.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Okay. Now that that's settled, I will end my turn. So that's one round of aiming in the books.
I am going to make a counter.
Oh, yes, like I thought you were going to say like a counter offer. What if instead of aiming?
Also, I find it interesting that the wreckage of the Visions are still around, but the Cloairs are gone.
Well, the explosion was so big, it was destroyed utterly.
This little guy. This little guy.
I was that good at blowing him up.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Ferris food explosions end up taking out other mechs on their way in? Because the Vision is in the Ingress 2 space.
Maybe.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I have
but it'd
right
be
at the top for you now how many rounds you've aimed.
Perfect.
Neat.
It's funny that you think that might go more than like 2 or 3.
We'll see. I have confidence in you, whether it's needed or not, or expected or not. That is the end of the round. Onward to the next. At the beginning of this round, a Fiable and two Chloe appear. The north ingress, 2 more Chloe appearing in the blink of an eye, blast through the space that is the ingress to your combat zone. And out of the south, another Fiable marches forward, ready to fire.
Okay.
You took the last action, so they get to act first.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to activate the Chloe that's next to the snare. Helix. It started next to your snare.
All right, so I'll use a reaction to force it to make an agility save.
All right.
Yeah, let me double check my save target. Okay, 13.
$18. That is a 14 plus 4.
He saves. Nothing else happens. If he had failed, he would have become immobilized.
All right. He is unfortunately fast. It is going to... Okay. Where is its quick actions? Whew. Okay. Interesting. It is going to fly up to see Helix and Rock on the building. You guys are both at +4 as well because you're on top of the 4 building. So let me give you your heights. The first thing it wants to do is fuck with the person who's aiming the big gun. Helix. It is targeting you with Impale Systems as a quick tech.
Okay. That sounds like E-defense.
22 versus your E-defense.
Yep,
The Hornet makes a tech attack against a character within sensors. On a hit, they take 3, 4, or 5 heat and become jammed until the end of their next turn.
And jammed means can't
You
do
can
any action.
you can only improvised attack, ram, or grapple.
I can move.
Or stabilize.
You can move and I think stabilize maybe. Yes.
It doesn't stop stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's allowed.
Helix, you also, because these are tier 2 enemies, take 4 heat.
Oh, wait a second. The Guardian drone. It was a tech attack, not a ranged attack. So the Guardian drone.
Yeah, this is a tech attack.
Apply. Okay. All right. And I take how much heat? Sorry.
You take 4 heat.
4 heat is going to over heat me.
Well, you have 4 stress still, so
Yeah, it's at least it's not a structure.
just look on the bright side.
Fix something in my notes from before. Okay, cool. So let's see. Overheat.
They're just gonna find every way to make you roll these dice. You're getting low on structure, so they're like, let's do something else.
Overheat. Why is the overheat
Impaired
macro not working for me? Am I doing something wrong?
Because you need to be over the full heat, because of how we calculate heat. But yeah, you should go back down to 0. And it did work. You just emergency shunted.
Oh, okay, got it.
Your mech becomes impaired, but I think I think
it doesn't really matter with jammed.
Jammed is worse.
Yeah.
So having both of those,
He's unable to aim while jammed, I'm guessing.
That is correct. It requires your computer systems to be active in order to aim the big cannon.
Well, my turn just got a lot worse, guys.
Yeah.
They did exactly what they wanted to do, which is stop you from doing that. And then, as its other quick action, it is going to fire a stinger pistol at Rock.
This little drone next to me does something, right?
Does it give him disadvantage or something, Helix?
Yes,
Guardian?
it adds difficulty to ranged attacks.
Hey, that takes an accuracy off of this. It had accuracy, so add a difficulty. Still a 19. He rolled a 17 plus 2.
That's unfortunate.
You will take 2 energy damage and are impaired until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
At least you're not jammed.
Yeah.
That is the Chloe.
All right. Todd, don't forget to update your heat and your reactor stress. I'll go if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
In the combat log, I mean.
Yeah.
All right. So I will activate. Woo. Alrighty. So my gun has been updated to a range of 12. I need to update that, so it has 12 damage. It's going to be 7. At least I don't have to change it next round.
And I'm glad you're going. I kind of wish it was Chuck so I could say, "Get this guy off me, Fox." But it's just really, "Get this guy off me, Great Dane."
I mean, it's too late. He's already activated. So
Triple barrel roll.
Yeah.
Use the boost to get through.
I mean, for what it's worth, I am targeting the Cloair, but it's just like there's no rush at this point. For that guy, there's other things.
I mean,
to
yeah.
attack
At this point, target the others. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Start of turn. Use protocol. Steady aim. Remember, my mimic gun is all weapon types, so it is a rifle.
This is round 2, so it's like 12, right?
Yep, 12. So it is a rifle, a cannon, and a launcher all at the same time. So we're gonna target our good friend, the Fiabla, who shot me and somehow missed after I missed him. And we are going to fire. And with that, I get +1 accuracy on this attack. But before I shoot, because I have my good friend from Siege Specialist Impact, despite being immobilized, the force of my cannon moves me 1 space in a direction of my choosing. So I move to the left, because it's forced movement, which puts me in range of the Chloe back there. And then I fire. So let's see how well this shot goes. Accurate. I crit.
Nice.
I crit on a weapon that does fixed damage. But hold on, let me check. Do I have?
You did crit though.
I did. Doesn't matter. I didn't zero in, so I probably should have done that, but but I do have, watch this, and once per round when you perform a critical hit while steadying your aim, your target must pass a hull save. And I am going to choose headshot. If they fail a hull save, they will only have line of sight to adjacent spaces.
Oh, you have the sniper thing.
I do. I went all in. There's the damage, by the way.
All right,
so
7 damage.
Roll a hull save. They have to beat a 13.
Hold on 1 second. Because I didn't have his thing pulled up, but you know what I'm about to click.
Hunker down. Yeah, hunker down.
So that'll take it down to 7. Down to 6, and then halved to 3. So he's going to take 3 damage. And then he needs to save to avoid getting headshot. That's a hull save?
Yep.
Oh, too bad. That's an 18. He rolled a 16 plus 2.
Okay. Well, we're going to try and figure out how much health our little Chloe friends have. So that dude way back in the corner, I'm going to ping him 1 each until I hit 3, and we'll see because he's at 3. So
the one that just attacked Helix and Rock?
Yeah.
All right, so 1 damage, doesn't kill him.
2.
2 damage, didn't kill him. 3 damage, didn't kill him.
Okay.
They have more than 6 health.
So they have between 6 and 9 guys.
You're dialing them in. You're dialing them in.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my other quick action because I just did a skirmish and try and jam the Fiabla down here.
Okay. So is this the eject power course?
Yep.
Cool beans. See if you can start putting these people on the back foot.
I mean, it hasn't been doing great so far. All right. With difficulty. Ha! Hit!
Hey, that's what you want. All right, so there's no one adjacent to him, but he becomes jammed until the end of his next turn. And he didn't act yet, so that's just him off the board for this round, basically.
That's what you want to hear.
Yep. I don't know. Okay, so I am still immobile despite being forced movement. That is all that I can do. So I will end my turn.
All right. Great Dane. You're messing with the people coming onto the battlefield. Oh, right. I need to, because it did affect him, I need to give him the I've been targeted thing. I'm going to activate the other Fiobble that's already fighting you. Because he wants you to stop attacking his allies coming onto the field. So, Great Dane, this is going to be the Fiobble north of you, who has already moved a fair amount onto the battlefield. He is going to barrage you.
Cool.
So, first, start with a heavy assault rifle.
Okay.
7 will miss. It is reliable, though, so it will still do 3 kinetic damage as he just sprays the area with bullets.
Unfortunate.
11.
After he does that, he is going to target the underslung grenade launcher at you, putting you directly in the middle of its range.
Yep.
That will also miss. That is he rolled a 1 + 2 for a total of 3. As you are able to slink out of the way before the worst of the explosion scratches you.
You love to see it.
That is the Northern Fiobble. Who's up next?
Quick question. The reason I can't aim is aiming is considered a tech action. Is that right? It is not that. Is your computer needs to work in order to aim it. Just accept what I've told you, which is Okay.
I'm not going to classify this aim action. I'm already custom doing everything else. Your systems need to work in order for you to cook your computer systems into the big cannon.
Listen, I'm trying to eke out every advantage I can, so I just wanted to double check.
If you had a way to both clear jammed and still do a full action this turn, then you could aim. But while jammed, you cannot aim.
Yeah. I
can't
stabilize,
clear his jammed in any way, right?
Actually,
you can clear an action by
stabilize lets you clear a thing off of someone adjacent to you.
It does.
But I mean, at that point, maybe you might as well just be aiming yourself because it's still
still a full action either way.
Yeah.
There's not much I can really do with that.
Did both Fox and Great Dane go?
No.
Fox
still has to go.
I mean, I can go. I mean, I could try to.
Do you want to, or do you want to have them go again before you go?
I don't have a strong desire to. I already know what I'm going to do, and I don't think it's going to change whether or not they go first or not.
I mean, I could go, which is just moving out of the way, and
you might as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Actually, I have a quick question, Bob.
Yeah.
With regards to the vents, do I just need to end my turn on the vents to be hit by them, or could I be step on them and then immediately step out?
So while you're inside of them, everything has cover from you, because you can't see while you're inside of them. But hey, maybe you have a thing that makes it not matter. If you end your turn or start your turn on the vent, it hurts you.
Okay, that's perfectly fine for me. Some of my abilities knock me back, and it would be knocking me into the vents, but I can just move out of the vents immediately.
Then you wouldn't be in them long enough for it to matter.
Okay, that was it. But yeah, go ahead.
You already did.
Oh no, if anyone wants to do their turn, I mean.
He did.
Let me activate.
I think you're talking about Bob. Give me this
you should
explanation.
activate and then deactivate yourself.
Yeah.
I would whatever. I would
trying
at
to
least
say-
stabilize.
Stabilize
I assume
literally does nothing to help me. All my
You don't
heat
have
is
any
gone.
heat to clear. Yeah.
Jammed is
to
gonna.
be fair, the impaired lasts until the end of your next turn. The end of your next turn, not the start. So if you
That's
wanted
true.
to clear the impaired from when you overheated,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And how long does the jammed
the
last?
start. What did it say?
I mean,
you're
once
jammed
his
until the
turn
end
is
of your
over,
next
they're
turn.
both off anyways.
Yeah, jammed until the end of your next turn. So
Okay.
yeah, the jam just is going to fall off.
But yeah, they're both just falling off. If there isn't like a defensive action he can take, then
Yeah,
I
the
don't know that it
end of
matters.
this turn, not next turn.
Oh, you're right.
And you're jammed past the point of other things, right? Like the jammed falls off at the end. So
Yeah. So what are the? Let me look at my sheet. There's like a defensive action maybe I can take.
hunker down or whatever, the your version of it,
Yeah.
the player
Do
version
not,
of it. It makes your next turn worse, I think.
you can't use a
and
full
you have to
action.
use it as a
reaction.
reaction.
Oh, okay.
You use it as a reaction to getting hit, basically.
You could hide. You could try to hide, I guess.
He would need to have heavy cover to hide as his mech.
Go prone. Lay down.
Lay down.
I
Actions.
mean,
I could shut down.
You could.
You could have charged the Chloe and
You could have
improvised
grappled the
attack
Chloe.
it. You could
Yeah.
grapple, ram, improvise attack. Like you could still do
It's-
those things.
These are all true. Yes.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
it.
do something.
Do it.
It has between 1 and 3 HP. You never know what's going to happen.
Um.
And we don't think they blow up like the others do. I don't think so, at least. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
So I could do an improvised attack.
Yep.
Okay. Why not? Is there like?
There's
Is
a
there
button
like
for it.
There's a button.
Yeah, it's under attack utilities on your mech loadout page. It's above your weapons.
Okay.
There's just a thing that says melee/range. That's your improvised attack.
Okay. Is there like a pipe he can just like rip out of this roof of this building?
I'm sorry, but you're punching it. Like if you're
Okay.
you're probably punching it because I don't think
I'm
there's
just
anything you
punching.
can tear off of this that's extraneous to the big gun.
Okay. Let me target him. I rolled a 7 and I missed.
That is unfortunate. That is a miss.
I took a swing and I missed. But at least I tried.
At least you tried.
Can you move your drones or anything? It's like a protocol or something, right? Isn't that like a thing you do?
I can move my drones. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
movement.
Okay.
I'm going to move my shredder next to Fiable for sure. And just gonna leave my hunter where.
What's
it
your
is.
what's the action to move your drones?
They move independently, is how it's described.
Okay.
So it's not like an action I take. It's basically a free action. They can move independently on your turn, but can't take any other actions.
Nice.
Okay. I think that's it for me. An improvised attack is a quick action.
Yeah, it's a
can't
skirmish,
take-
basically.
Can't take another skirmish, so I think.
You could try to
That's all
grapple
sure.
it.
Always an option.
I don't know what that would achieve. Well, I mean, it would keep them from flying away. Why not?
It is smaller than you, so you'll have accuracy on the roll.
Yeah, why not? Okay, I'll do that too. Is
You're
there a
also
button for
engaged
that?
with it, so
I think it's just a melee attack.
Melee.
Grapple. Choose an adjacent character and make a melee attack. On a hit, both characters become engaged. Neither character can boost or take reactions for the duration of the grapple. The smaller character becomes immobilized, but moves when the larger party moves.
All right, let's roll and see what happens. 11, another miss.
11 will miss. Unfortunately, you reach out to this little buzzy boy, and
It's too little.
It is buzzing away from you.
You wanted to give it a hug.
Come here, you.
All right, is that you, Fox, or Helix?
That's me. I'm gonna move, and I'm also gonna move my snare drone up 4 spaces to be adjacent.
I'm sorry. This also happens. You moved while you were within threat of him. Yeah.
Oh.
So he's going to use his reaction to shoot you.
Okay.
He has a threat 3 range. So anything within 3 of him, if it moves.
You will still have difficulty from my guardian.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he would have shot you when you moved off to your original space.
Right. Makes sense.
So I will add inaccurate, or no, I'll just add a difficulty. There we go. Boom. 5 will miss.
All right.
So didn't make a difference.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, that's me and my turn.
Got it. All right. I am going to activate. Let's see. I'm going to activate the southern of the northern Chloe. It's
South north.
The southern of the northern.
The second from the top.
It is going. It has some good distance. It might not need to hyperdrive across the field. Interesting. It needs you all to be a little separated from each other. The Chloe is going to move 8.
Cool.
Yep. Flying right towards you, Great Dane.
Cool.
It is going to target you. As you see it aiming towards you, it doesn't try to break into your systems, nor does it bring up its stinger pistol. It aims its entire body at you and almost like straightens out. As it does, you realize that it has like a gun in one of its legs that it needs to be like pointing its leg straight in order to fire. As a giant harpoon fires out of its leg at you. This is a lock-hold javelin. As a full action, it fires a javelin at a character within range 5 and line of sight. You must succeed on a hull save or be impaled.
Neat. Is this Bayonetta? Yep. Gunshoe. All right, hull save.
Hull save.
Any accuracy or difficulty?
Not that I'm aware of.
Alrighty.
Nice.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
As the javelin wedges into the ground next to you, you watch as 3 secondary tethers fire off of it and string that javelin to the ground. You know that if it had hit you, it would tether you to the ground, rendering you immobilized and shredded. But that did not hit.
Neat.
That is that Chloe's turn. Fox or Rock?
I can go.
Right.
Sure. Well, the other Fiable's not turn. He doesn't get to do anything, and then the other Chloe has to go. Does them moving into range help you at all?
it's out of range right now. Like, unfortunately, it's a few spaces away. But I mean, I have plenty of better targets to hit, so I don't really need to wait on him.
Okay.
I don't think I'd be able to take him out before he activates. Well, let's see. Actually, I could. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
I was just thinking though, like maybe we want Rock to go just in case nothing happens. That would otherwise
Oh, so
prevent him from.
he can aim. Yeah, we haven't done
aiming.
that yet. That's actually more important. Let's get that out of the way first.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone really can at their ranges, but maybe play it
It's
safe.
maybe
activate?
possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
I activate. I move up and full action aim.
All right, I will tick up rounds aimed. 2.
Think-
I mean, the Chloe can reach Rock and Helix, but that takes a full action from what I saw from their ability, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then
Well, we don't
can I
know
use the rest of my
Sensor's
movement to move
range.
back? Right.
You have the remainder of your movement.
Okay. Trying to remember. Then I will move.
It would
back
just suck
and-
if you both, for some reason, got immobilized and were unable to make it back to that space.
Yeah,
That's a good
that
point.
is true.
Actually, no, a drone can't aim, right?
No. One of your mechs has to be on the space. But you watch as your calculations sink into the system. You get one step closer to the shot you want.
Should I just stand on it? Should I just stay on it?
I
What do you
you
think,
should.
Helix?
I mean, I can
You're
get
busy.
back on it.
Well,
Yeah. I can get back on it next turn.
assuming they don't immobilize us, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're immobilized adjacent to each other, at least one of you can stabilize and clear the other immobilization. So I'd say,
Yeah. That's
Okay.
true.
normally I'd say don't
That's
stay
true.
together, but this is stay together.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to give you a spot to go back into it if you need to. All right,
Yeah.
What a turn!
You aimed. That you did the mission
Good.
objective.
Yeah.
That is arguably the most important
Yeah,
thing
I
you
was about
can
to
do
say
on a
that's the
turn.
highest priority.
I'm gonna
May not be
activate
sexy, but it's needed.
the other Chloe.
I like sexy turns.
This other Chloe is going to. Yeah, it's time to. It says on their sheet they're a controller. They need to start controlling. Is going to move 8.
Move in Fox's range.
It is in Fox's range.
Great Dane.
Hull save.
No. It is going to impale your systems.
That is unfortunate.
This is a tech attack as a quick action. Quick tech. 14 versus E-Defense.
Beat it by 1.
You will take 4 heat and become jammed until the end of your next turn.
Neat.
It's not fun.
Then it is going to follow up by shooting you with its stinger pistol. $26 versus your evasion.
I don't think it really matters. That seems like overkill, but yeah, sure.
That will do 2 energy damage, and you are impaired until the end of your next turn.
Damn.
Just in case you weren't already jammed.
Now you're doubly damned.
Alright. Okay.
I don't know why it made me talk as Great Dane, but that was me talking in chat. I think it's because I was clicking your token when I chatted.
You can be anyone you want to be.
I mean, you talked as Guardian Drone earlier, so
yeah. All right, so that might have been Todd.
I like how Todd is snare.
Because Todd can be any of his
I
tokens.
could be my drones.
Yeah, see, that's Todd. That's not me. That is Chloe's turn. Fox, you're up.
That's me. So, does it make sense? Part of me wants to take out the Claire that it's bullying everyone by the control tower. I mean, I'm guaranteed to take it down, I think.
Take out
I'm
anything and
guaranteed to take
everything
it
you
down
can.
next round.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm guaranteed to take it down next round.
Okay, then how about I pick one of the fresh ones? Because if I can kill in one shot, that'd be better. Part of me wants to move, get a little closer. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Fox is gonna move forward toward Great Dane. My rationale is now you're within range of my stasis bolts, so that if anyone attacks you with a range attack, I can negate it.
That's not an area you can occupy.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And then
because your bottom hex was on top of the wall and your top two hexes were off the wall.
Yeah, makes
Your
sense.
booty too big.
My booty is too big. Okay, and then I'm going to take a shot at the one that hit Great Dane first. I have a stronger opinion against. So the rightmost Chloe, whatever you call them, I'm going to shoot a Gandiva missile at it.
Absolutely.
22 is a crit.
A 22 hits.
And let's roll that damage footage. 8, and I'm sure it does more damage because it's a crit. I don't know if it takes that into account.
It doesn't take more damage because it's a crit. You just get to roll the damage twice and take the better, which the calculation already did for you.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, it rolled 2d6 keep highest. So you rolled a 3 and a 5 and it kept the 5.
Cool.
The Chloe takes 8 energy damage as the Gandiva missile explodes in the air next to it. And by the time the fog clears, it is gone.
Hooray!
Neat.
Nice.
Well, we know it's between 7 and 8 HP, guys.
We're narrowing the window. All right, and then I'm going to do an ability I haven't used yet. I'm going to use javelin rockets. So I mark 3 spaces on the map within 15. And anytime anyone walks into those spaces, they take 3 kinetic damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, both us and the enemies see these spaces, so I can't set up a landmine type deal. But what I'd like to do is put the Fiable north of me. I want to put a hex to the north of the shreddable and south of the shreddable. I don't know if you saw those.
I saw where you were putting that.
So I'm putting a big wall around that guy.
Because I thought I read that. Yeah, they can't be adjacent to each other, but they can be 2 squares away. So let me go ahead and I'll put. So you have 1 here and 1 here.
Yep. And then the last one, I don't think I can really. There's nothing really. I'm just putting it somewhere just for the sake of putting it somewhere because I don't think wherever I'm put it, the enemy can just walk around it. I'm going to put one next to the Fiable on the south, so near the 3 icon, Bob.
Okay, click the exact space you want. There, here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, he'll just walk around it, but I mean,
whatever. But that could cost him an extra space of movement.
That's the intent. Yep. And
also, force movement works well with that weapon. If you can force someone into those spaces, they take the damage.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's
Only
good.
Someone had a grappling hook.
Well, yeah, a grappling hook would be good. I also have a thing that has a knockback, so I could hit him with a missile with a knockback and knock him back into that space.
You could set up pain areas and then ram people into them. And you don't even have to be the person who does it. Your friends can do it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, noted for the future. That's me. I'm done.
All right. Now I will activate the Fiable who barely gets a turn. He's going to activate. He is jammed. It has boost is still an option, so it is going to use that. It's going to move and boost.
Hi.
To get up on you as it runs between the buildings to get between Fox and Great Dane. And I don't think it can do anything with its other quick action. No, it can't. So it's going to end its turn. That will remove its jammed. And that is the end of round 2. With 2 rounds in the bag and 2 rounds you've successfully aimed, you have started to see what the Noblesse are willing to send against you. And we aren't done yet. But at the end of this round, something else happens. You all get a communication into your mechs from Torsay, who says, "Guys, I have really bad news. Heathcote has led a kill team to the ship. They'll be arriving any moment."
Who could have seen this coming?
I owe you an apology.
You owe me a soda.
He's leading the charge. I don't know what to do, guys. And then, cutting into the transmission, you hear another voice as Cass comes over the radio and says, "Don't worry about it. I have this." And then Torsay says, "What are you talking about?" And then Cass says, "Don't worry about it. I'll take him myself." And then Cass disconnects from all communications.
Oh boy. You think he's going to be all right?
What if I change
Torsay
the
goes,
aiming of the gun
"Cass?"
to hit the Heathcliff?
You hear Torsay go, "Cass?
That's an option.
Cass? Cass, he's not responding."
Cass.
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
All right.
Thank everyone for watching. We'll see how the rest of this combat plays out the next time we come back.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, sounds good.
Bye-bye.
See,
Yeah.
he's not coming here. Cass stopped him. So, like, really? I think we were right.
Which of you's more right? I don't know.
I don't know how I got through the shields.